Hello, and today we have Dr. Narendra Laria sir, who is the registrar at RKDF University, Bhopal. So, welcome to College Dunia, sir.
Thank you, Miss Baveja.
Sir, our viewers would like to get a brief introduction about yourself.
Briefly, I would say this is Dr. Narendra Laria, registrar at RKDF University. Have has at my college university degrees from Dr. H.S. Gaur University, Sagar. My B Pharm, M Pharm, and PhD all belongs to that place itself. After that, I had been in industry for a brief time, initially starting with Torrent Pharmaceuticals, Ahmedabad. Then I moved to Mumbai with McLeod. I worked with McLeod's Pharmaceuticals in regulatory division. Then I'd been in some private institutions in academics itself. Firstly, I'd been in AP, a college in Agra. Then I'd been in Bhopal itself in another private college. Then I migrated to this place, RKDF University, where I joined as associate professor and now currently heading as a registrar of the university.
Okay, so you have held key positions at various educational institutes throughout your educational career. So, what are the key factors that keep you connected to education sector?
I'd say that I'd been in academics for almost 16 years, and in this very short journey, what I always admired is the wide range of responsibilities that the academicians are undertaking in its daily ventures. They are guru to their students, teaching them with updated findings and details of the field, letting them grow in competent professionals while developing moral rich values, enhancing patriotism, a sense of sense of oneness, to be complete personal professional by themselves. The responsibilities as an academician, as a researcher, keeps one motivated, keeps one connected with the education sector, the education. That all depends on the responsibilities, the acceptance of responsibilities, its addressal, that the students are served with the right combination and dose of knowledge, skill, moral values to enable them stand the future requirements that they might be facing. The responsibilities and as an academicians are immense, including forcing the path, delivering accordingly, enabling people to find one's best, to fulfill their official, moral, and social responsibilities. It's about creating and shaping a future professional equipped with maximum qualities to be an asset for the university, society, and the nation.
Sir, being the registrar at RKDF University, how do you strategize the marketing and administration plans for the university?
Well, I am a firm believer in the concept of working with and for positivity. Once that is accomplished, all the tasks, no matter how difficult or hectic they are, they do fall in one direction, are resolved and accomplished with maximum success. There are no fixed formats, I would say, or paths or strategies that are required to be followed. In fact, there are dedicated teams for individual programs with a common goal, that is to see and extract the best which could be given to our students. It is like selecting the right stuff for your own kids. Once that is accomplished, and sense of that is inculcated in all the concerns in all the concerns, the best could be planned, and the rest is very easy. I believe that work and quality speaks for itself. Well, I believe in composite efforts by all stakeholders, whether it's my superiors or my subordinates. We are all working towards a common goal to strengthen the beneficiaries, who in this case is students, with all possible skills that can be inculcated in them. One will see that the combined efforts of all concerned, ranging from persons standing last in the organogram to the persons standing at top of the organogram, can lead to miraculous results. We do witness this at our university, where we can still equip the students with right set and quality of expertise.
Sir, how does the curriculum of RKDF University ensure the best practice in the industry?
Well, the university has signed numerous MOUs with, say, for example, with Central Institute of Agriculture, Engineering, Institute of Indian Institute of Soil Science, NITTR, JC Fuels Private Limited, Burgeon Solar Power Energy Limited, JBM Limited, SMPSL Logistics, Skill Council, and plenty more to foster the students' skill upliftment. The university promotes industry-academia interactions. The syllabus are regularly updated as per their needs and advancements brought up in the industries. The industry experts are regularly visiting the university to share their expertise with students and faculties. The interactions with various industries help us dissipate knowledge and skills to our students as per the industry requirements. There are regular workshops and sessions conducted in association with industrial experts. The curriculum is regularly revised. There are experts from industry and reputed labs included as members in the board of studies, which enables the curriculum to be upgraded as per requirements of the industry while incorporating advanced technological innovations. RKDF University is amongst very few. The university has recently signed, I would say, MOU with Megaheart International Private Limited and CarePro Biosciences Private Limited, where there is provision for this student getting their advanced works done in their labs, and there's provision for absorption of those students after completion of their studies.
Okay. Sir, any insights on how is the university more welcoming to students, those who are from the weaker sections of the society?
Well, the university believes in education to all, irrespective of class, creed, race, ethnicity, or financial backgrounds, which is also reflected in account of our students. We have students from all corners of the, I would say, world. We are known as a student-friendly university where students' requirements and needs in terms of education, sports, and other co-curricular activities are the top priorities to enable overall development of the student. There are multiple committees which address the requirements. Every student is given equal opportunity, and in fact, it is a place where we identify the hidden talent of the students with the help of our dedicated staff members, and we help it grow to the full potential for the benefit of the students itself. We have students from foreign countries as well, and all the students are equally and personally attended to address their personal needs, identify the talent, and foster the requirements. We follow student-centric mechanisms to extract and develop the best in students. The students have options for seeking various scholarships offered by state and central government, in addition to multiple fellowships offered by university itself to the meritorious students by the NGOs associated with the universities. There are state-of-the-art facilities encompassing a world-class, healthy and green environment for the students. There are separate hostel facilities for boys, girls, students with faculty quarters in the same premises to provide for a more secure and homely atmosphere to the students residing in the hostels. The campus is Wi-Fi enabled. There are multiple canteens, medical facilities, health facilities, gym, bank, and other normal facilities that are available in the campus. There is a career guidance cell, there is preparation for competitive exams, and etc. Coaching for in-house students, then special classes for slow learners, multiple workshops for advanced learners.
Okay. Sir, being the registrar, what are your roles and responsibilities for the university and towards the students?
Being the registrar, I would say that it's my responsibility that all norms and regulations set up by central and state government are dissipated, through to us through the regulatory councils, including UGC, AICT, PCI, BCI, COA, INC, NCT, Paramedical Council, etc. They are adhered to. Well, being the custodian of all the documents, it's my responsibility that procedures and processes implemented are regularly and carefully documented, and they are up to date. The students, being the beneficiary of our processes, get the maximum advantage. As proposed by various government agencies, it is my responsibility that students are provided with ample opportunities to address their academic and related needs. The students are well informed about the processes that they have to face. There are regular induction programs, workshops, training sessions for the benefit of students. The academic calendar is adhered to while addressing the requirements of all students, and above all to provide for healthy and learning friendly environment to help shape the students into a competent professional. The facilities are regularly upgraded as per the requirement and advancements in the field. The students get the best of education by experienced and learned faculties and lab facilities that we have. There are ample expert sessions, including sessions by external experts, by academicians from various universities, researchers, scientists, industry experts, social sports, motivational personalities of repute are being at an administrative post. I didn't have direct contact in the academics, but yes, I do see that whenever we are meeting with head of the institutes or deans of the institutes or HODs, well, these things, the requirements of students do address, and we do keep an eye and on the advancements that are happening in the world in the academics.
So, what do you think are the university's top priorities over the upcoming 10 years?
Well, the university is offering various academics as well as skill development program for the students, education, research, extension, and social responsibilities. These are the founding pillars the university has been working on. The university shall continue to provide state-of-the-art education to all the enrolled students. We wish to equip the students with all the possible skills to be compatible with the needs of their desired destination. The university believes that students, apart from being academically strong, should be mastered in some of the skills which would help them in future. The government has also initiated many programs and offering funding under various projects, including under Make in India concept. The students are being trained in the desired trades to be beneficiary of the policies, and then they could be an asset that this society could have, enabling a world-class technology products by the fellow countrymen for their own countrymen. There have been some entrepreneurs who have graduated from this university. The count is going to grow in the coming years with opportunities owing to market demand and the mastery in various trades as inculcated by the university and its students. The university students are publishing and presenting their research findings in journals of international and national repute. There had been exponential growth in the patents that we are producing. There had been a handful of books that are being published by faculties and by students themselves. The university has carved its unique place in addressing the social responsibilities by its health camps, various awareness camps, legal aid camps, medical and related camps, agriculture related assistance, NSS activities. And I do see that by incorporating this skill development content in the education, we do see that the things would improve further, and there would be opportunities for students to taking up their own business while doing or seeking jobs.
So, what are some of the greatest strengths of RKDF University, Bhopal?
Well, the university has carved its special place in education sector in the central India. There is transparency in every facet of our working. Most of the updates are regularly presented before the students. They are being discussed with the students. Then there are plenty of noteworthy things that make us proud. Few of them are patents, close to 8 or 9 patents that we have, the faculties have published in this short duration. There's Asia's #2 and world's #3 carbon capture and sequestration project at the multidisciplinary energy park that is there in the campus. There are a good number of research and review articles that are published every year. Experienced and learned faculties who are graduates or postgraduates or doctorates of central state universities, IITs and ITs, foreign collaborations for faculty and students, sharing and exchange for knowledge sharing. Then all courses conducted are approved by the regulatory councils that are there. And then some programs conducted have guaranteed placement offer. That is something new that we are offering. Then residential facilities for faculty and students, separate hostel facilities for boys and girls students, funding of various projects by state and central government agencies. Then there's scholarship facilities for students by from various agencies. Then fee waiver is there for meritorious students, centrally funded energy park is there. Exhaustive and noteworthy work we have done in solar, thermal, wind energy. Then there are state-of-the-art of facility and provisions for co-curricular activities. The lab facilities are immensely fine. Then there's the placements that we are working, and we had a good progress in that. Every year we are seeing an increment in number of placements that are going from a university. There is regular student progress monitoring, and by that what we are doing is we are keeping an eye on the students' weaknesses and the strength, and we are working accordingly.
Okay, sir, anything you would like people to know about RKDF University which you think they might not know?
Well, the thing that I'd like to address here is that the university offers student-centric approaches that are operational. For us, the students are top priority, and in between the transitions from higher secondary to graduation, from graduation to post-graduation, and post-graduation to doctorates, we inculcate every possible expertise in the students. The students experience top-class teaching coupled with lab facilities to explore the world of excellence. In short, our students assess our strength, and we do keep advanced. We do keep our methods and syllabus upgraded as per the needs of the industry and the academics.
Okay. That's it. Thank you so much, sir, for taking out your valuable time and sharing your views with us.
Thank you, Ms. Nistha Vaveja. It had been great talking to you, and I'm sure that College Dunia is doing a great job by reaching out to the students. Well, it's a great thing. We didn't have this thing in our times, and well, the students can have an insight, brief insight about the university by going through your website. Thank you.